Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man with your WINZ.com movie review. This week, you voted for me to go see Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa. It stars Johnny Knoxville, Jackson Nickel, also a bunch of unsuspecting private citizens who get sucked into being a part of the Jackass universe. This movie's kind of different for a Jackass production in that it isn't just stunts, and it isn't just pranks. It is a story with the stunts and pranks sort of built in around it. In the story, Irving Zisman, played by a heavily made-up Johnny Knoxville, has just lost his wife of 46 years, of which he seems pretty happy, because when he's informed of her death, he says, "I'm free." At the same time, his daughter discovers that she has violated her probation and has to go back to jail, so her son, 9-year-old Billy, played by Jackson Nickel, needs to go live with his father in North Carolina. Now, in North Carolina, that's a long way away from where Billy and Irving are, somewhere I believe in Kansas. So they got to drive halfway across the country to get Billy to his dad, who is a huge loser. Irving is not a huge fan of this idea, but eventually he decides he doesn't have much choice, so he and little Billy get in Irving's land yacht and start cross-country to get Billy to his dad with Irving's dead wife in the trunk. Yeah, there's that. The film is difficult to watch. You see, I enjoyed Jackass for the stunts. I was never a big fan of the pranks unless they were on the other members of the cast. I am not a huge fan of people who aren't part of that circle being pranked by Knoxville, and that's pretty much the biggest part of this film. But the reactions of people are very funny. The setups, the the use of prosthetics, we'll say that, is pretty imaginative. At one point, Knoxville gets a certain part of his anatomy stuck in a Coke machine, and it stretches significantly. At another time, Irving Zisman is in a bar that caters to a primarily African-American clientele, and it's ladies' night, and there are male strippers performing. And Zisman gets so caught up in the excitement that he drops trowel and something else of his dangles out of his underwear. I'm shocked that nobody in this movie gets the crap beaten out of them based on the reactions of some of the people in these various situations they put themselves in. Along the way, there is this story of Zisman and Billy starting to bond. They discover some common ground. And Zisman feels like he needs to teach Billy some lessons about growing up. And surprisingly, that storyline is effective. Very surprising. Maybe because it's so different from everything else that's going on. It's a nice sort of palate cleanser from all the times Irving is talking crudely about female anatomy and his desire to have some companionship of a short-term nature. So perhaps all of this is so crude that the bonding time between Billy and Irving just seems like a breath of fresh air. And the scene at the little kids pageant is as funny as it appears in the trailer or the TV commercial. It's quite a shocker. That little Billy, he can bust a move. I'm, you know, it depends on what your interests are. The film is certainly filled with plenty of laughs, with very little downtime as far as the humor goes. And Knoxville and his crew are in rare form. You got to give them that. Bad Grandpa, let's give it 4 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I'll see next time. Questions or comments can be sent to StanTheMovieMan at att.net, and you can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. Till next time, see ya!